I teach many aspects of personality development, and I have talked here before, maybe 2 years ago, but I had many telephone calls asking me when I'm coming here and when I'm talking, and believe me, I wanted to come. If somebody has benefited and somebody has invited you with love, and that's the first thing I respond to. Love is the crucial, is the pivot of what I do, what I teach, and how I behave. And if something is being requested with love and with genuine feeling, I definitely accept that invitation. Yes? And so we'll start with the 9 points that I think are most important and which help us. I can sit down, yes. That's true, thank you. Thank you, I can sit down. Thank you so much. Yes, I will. So, the first point I thought was, which is most important to me, all points are important, very important. But the first one I thought was, talk a little less. We all talk, don't we? We all communicate from the day we are born to the day we say bye-bye to this world. We do talk. But what we talk and why we should talk and when we should talk, whether it's doing damage or whether it's benefiting somebody, that has to be thought about. Yes? Please talk a little less. Talk what you must. Talk when you must. We all know about, we all know how much gossiping and how much of criticism is going around. Everywhere. School, it starts with school. It's school, college, offices, big offices. I'm handling some of the biggest corporates in the world. I do programs for them, and I know, and I help many people settle their disputes. And I know the causes of many of those disputes. It is just something said at random. What do I mean by that? ऐसे बोल दिया. Sorry, yes? Unmindful. बिना सोचे समझे कुछ भी बोल दिया. It can hurt. Yes, it can hurt people. It can harm reputations. You must be all aware what a lot of beating the banks have got these days. Many banks are in the red. Many banks have got bad reputations. And we all know the kind of atmosphere that is existing around us today. And thank you so much. I've been sitting for 3 hours, by the way. But I've been sitting for 3 hours while driving from Pune. So anyway, so random talk, careless talk just made, which hurts, which can damage reputations, and people can lose their jobs. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, because it's happening everywhere. So talk a little less, talk when you have to, talk what you have to. See, it's okay, I make money by talking. I have to talk. But I have to talk with a purpose. Yes? I have to talk with a purpose. I have to talk with the meaning. I don't have to just talk. Just talk. And to me, each one of you who has come all the way, Bombay is so crowded and so big, and And for all of you who have come all the way, to me you're important. Each one of you is important. And I made as much preparation as I would do for a company. Yes, a company which pays me 50,000 for the day. But I took as much trouble. Yes, I'm taking very less, but people are charging 1 lakh for one day. And for sure, I am doing much better work than most people. Why? Because I'm doing it with my heart and soul. And I'm not teaching any borrowed philosophy. My work is genuine, my work is from my heart. And work and with points and things which are relevant. It's just not anything from anywhere. Yes, these are things. So, words can harm, words can also charm you. I'll give you an example. What's your name, ma'am? Yashashri. So, you have such a beautiful name. Why are you sitting so sadly? Smile for me. Yes? If you are beautiful, but when you smile, you look still more beautiful. All right. I'll give you an example of what speech can do and what harm it can do. Yes? And please don't take it personally. All right? These are just examples for you to understand what I'm saying. So we'll start with our lady fair. Your name, ma'am?
Kutsia.
What?
Kutsia.
Kutsia. You look so beautiful, Kutsia. And this color suits you very much. You felt good. And I'm going to tell, yes. What's your name, sir? Anil Shetty. Anil, what do you think you're wearing to a talk like this? Born and bred? This is no way to dress and come for a good evening talk. All right, I'm going to take your reactions after this. And you just... Well, you dressed very appropriately, Jayashree, correct? You dressed very appropriately. And you look good. Yes? All right, I'm giving you one more example. The gentleman who got me the chair. What's your name? Kumar? Yes, Manoj. Manoj, I'm sorry, but you made a mess of that seminar that day.
Sorry.
And we lost the contract worth 1 crore. It's not the way to prepare for a presentation. Please do a better job next time, yes? Okay. Now I want you to tell me how you felt when I talked to you. Yes, ma'am. What did you feel when I talked to you? And you also, yes. Smile, all of you. Please smile. Am I not smiling? I could also bring a speech and just read like that. But yes. What did you feel? What did you feel when I said, this is not the dress and come to a talk? Born and bred? Did you feel good? Yeah. You felt good? Of course not. How about you? Huh? I feel very bad if somebody told me. So,
You feel hurt, that's why.
Of course. Oh, no. Not at all. I want an honest opinion. Did you feel good when I told you this is not the way to dress?
Yeah.
You didn't feel good, no? Just an example. What about you, ma'am? What did you feel? So you felt very nice? And you'll again wear a green kurta and a green salwar tomorrow? Because I said you look good? Okay. And you, Manoj, what about you? Yes. Yes. No, the thing is, these things happen. Yes, anybody who loses a contract worth 1 crore, is definitely going to feel bad and definitely will be telling his colleague, junior colleague, that this is not the way to do a presentation. Okay? But I'm just telling. But it could be said nicely. It could be said kindly. Yes? Yes, sir. So these are ways of speaking. I can illustrate 100 ways of speaking, but since our time is very short, I think these 4 examples would have shown you what to do. Now I'm going to be giving you some other examples, and I want each one of you to participate. Yes? Now many times we have a friend. We have friends all over, but definitely in Pune when I give a speech, when I'm giving a talk somewhere, one of our close friends, he always wants to come and attend the talk. So it's very good. He comes and and the first thing he tells me the next day. So the first thing he does the next morning, he says, "Ratna, dekha kal us hall mein kitne cracks the?" Did you understand, all of you? You understand Hindi, by the way? You, sir? Chashme wale? Did you hear what I said? You, sir? You and him also. The gentleman who's sitting in front of you. Please ask him. All right. So the first thing he tells me is the next day, "Did you notice all the cracks?" And the hall was so bad. I said, "No, Kishan, I didn't look at the cracks. And I liked the hall very much. There were so many nice paintings. And there was good plaster of Paris and very, very tastefully done." Okay? Now, what is it that I'm trying to tell you here? Be confident.
Be positive. Look at the positive aspects.
Absolutely. Yes? Don't look at the cracks. Don't look at what is wrong in a situation. Look at what is right. And you will see a lot of right things. You will see things that are very good. So the thing is, most of the time, we are just looking at what is wrong. There's another friend of mine who will always see what is wrong. She's always grumbling. And always grumbling about things. And always finding fault. But, so I do not like to receive her telephone calls. Because I don't like to hear any grumbling. And I don't like to hear any negative talk. I think time is precious for everybody. So why should we waste it on why should we waste our energy in something that is negative, something that is not reaping any result or not giving us any result? So don't waste time in just pointing out the negative. Don't waste time in looking at the negative. This friend, suppose I don't go to parties, by the way, because I'm a very simple person. My work is sophisticated and I'm sophisticated, but otherwise I'm simple because I don't even drink tea or coffee. And leave alone everything else. So to me, parties many times are a waste. So don't. But by chance I do, somebody who's requested me a lot, and my attending means a lot to him or to her, I go. And the first thing, the next morning, she'll say, "Acha Ratna, kitni kharab party thi. On the khana, main to bimar pad gayi. And the food was stale, Ratna." And I said, "No, but it was so good. There were so many beautiful flowers. There was such good decoration. And people were so courteous." She says, "Nahi, mujhe to kisi ne receive hi nahi kiya." You understand Hindi, by the way? Mujhe kisne receive nahi kiya. So I said, "You must have just slipped in and nobody was there to receive you." But it was a very good thing. So this is what I mean. This is what I mean, how people are focusing on negative. And many of us do that. Now, many times we also are ready to misunderstand